Hey guys, it's the 8th of October today, and just thought I'd show you around the allotment. It's a really lovely day. I'm not going to do a full tour. I mean, not that there's that much going on now, but yeah, it's a really lovely day today. I had this line here, I had like a really low net, like a tunnel net thing. I've taken it off because the plants are getting too big, plus actually the plants that are growing alongside it, which are the same, it's kale there and Chinese cabbage, they're getting eaten. I mean, these are actually getting eaten quite badly, but it's not because of the cabbage white. I think it's slugs and snails, so actually I might have a quick look in there and see if I can find any. But yeah, the kale's looking really lovely. I've never grown it to sort of maturity because it always just gets attacked, but I think maybe growing it this time of year, it's actually a little bit better. Maybe the caterpillar, the butterfly, cabbage white butterfly isn't so prevalent at this time of year maybe. So yeah, I'll probably start picking it soon, which will be nice because then I'll have some greens over winter. So yeah, that's that stuff. Today I've just filled up this raised bed, so the middle one there, which I filled up with a mix of wood chips and I don't actually know what it was. It might have been like sawdust and maybe like animal poo. I don't know. It's like quite light stuff. It might even be like spent mushroom compost stuff that they get rid of after they've grown mushrooms out of it. But anyway, I sort of filled it up. I'll probably leave it like that now. There's not much actual soil or fully broken down compost in this one, but I don't mind because I'm probably not going to be planting anything in it until like spring anyway. Maybe I will, I don't know, but basically I can just let it break down over the winter, which will be fine. And then I'll probably top up all of the beds with like some shop bought compost, or if I have any like garden compost I can use. So yeah, I've been doing that today. Just a bit of watering. Cauliflowers, they doing anything? These did get badly attacked by cabbage white, but actually I can't see any on there now, so I presume it's just the time of year, it's a bit too cool for them, so I might actually get some cauliflower, which would be pretty cool. Courgette, still getting a couple of like little spindly courgettes, which I might actually pick. Oh, there are actually quite a few down there which have already got eaten. Yeah, little courgette. Might as well take that one as well. Courgettes, which is nice. Had quite a few off of this plant, despite it being planted very late. What I've also done today is I've just planted this little guy in ground. So this is a fig, of course. It's the same variety as this one, which is Ronde de Bordeaux. So I bought 3 small, well, pretty tiny to be honest, Ronde de Bordeaux. Basically they're just, I think, first year cuttings. You can see that's the thicker sort of cutting, and then you can see it sprouted up. So yeah, I bought 3 of them, and they're going to be part of the sort of, sorry, I thought someone was walking past. They're part of the project that I'm going to be doing, which is just basically to find as many places around the local area where I can plant fig trees. And Ronde de Bordeaux is one of the earliest main crop figs. So yeah, I've got that one, which was the first one I got. That was from Lubera several years ago, and it was quite neglected because I didn't really give it the attention it needed. But anyway, that's in ground now, and then I've planted one of the 3 small ones I got in ground here. I'm not intending on keeping it there per se. It's more just to propagate, well, to increase the amount of propagation material. So basically just grow loads of branches which I can then take cuttings of and then grow more of them. just to multiply them all up. And yeah, that's part of that kind of project I want to do, to plant some around the local area. I might ask if I can plant one of those at the park as well as the brown turkey fig that I'm meant to be planting there. And then yeah, I've got 2 more of these at home which I've potted up into bigger pots, and they're going in the greenhouse. And next spring I will probably plant those out somewhere, yeah, in some sort of location around the local area, and see how they do. And yeah, I'm going to keep a tally of how many trees I plant over time. It's going to take a few years, I think, just to get enough material to propagate with, because fig trees are expensive. They're incredibly expensive, despite the fact that they're one of the easiest things to take cuttings from and grow, because you don't need to graft them really. You can just grow, you just basically take a cutting, stick it in some soil, and yeah, you're quite likely to succeed with that. So it's weird. It is weird why. Maybe it's just because they don't like the cold, so maybe, I don't know, it's just harder to grow. But no, they're incredibly easy to grow, really. Whether or not you get figs off of them, that's a different story, but in terms of just growing, they do that pretty well. So yeah, that's two little figs there. Like I said, I'm not particularly intending on keeping that. Maybe I will once it's established. I'll see how it goes. I might want to plant something else, but it's just I want it to just put as much growth out as it can, and then yeah, next summer I can maybe take some cuttings and try and propagate it up. But yeah, so that's about it really. Got the wonky raised bed there, which I still need to maybe buy a clamp for or something. And then at some point when I get a bit of money, I am going to buy a couple more of the small raised beds, and then a couple more planks just to finish off these ones here, the side ones, and then it's just a matter of filling them all up, and then I'll be left with a nice area in the middle once I clear everything, obviously, which I can do what I want with. I'll probably mark out some sort of in-ground beds, and then maybe have a little patch of grass in the middle with a little seat or something like that. That'd be quite nice. But yeah. So yeah, it's going alright. Just show you the broccoli. Actually, it wasn't doing very well, and to be fair, I did uproot them like a week after planting them, because I had to move the whole raised bed. But they're doing alright now, so they're picking up, which is awesome, because I've always wanted to grow purple sprouting broccoli. So anyway, I'm going to stop there, because otherwise I will waffle on for hours. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay. Lots of peace, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.